Hey everyone, it is High here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the LR transforming Goku and Angel Vegeta into Super Vegito, and of course do a few fun little team builds to go along with that. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So yeah, this unit is pretty good. So how good are they? You know what, I think it's gonna definitely move the Majin Buu saga up further up into possibly the top 10 in best teams, so definitely look out for that video. And if you haven't checked out the LR Buhan video, definitely go ahead and check that breakdown as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We got a lot to talk about here. Yeah, this is the Goku and Vegeta Angel unit. We've never had one because we've had Goku and Vegeta, we've had Angel Goku, Angel Vegeta, but never Goku and Angel Vegeta. So this is going to kind of stand alone, and you can use this unit basically with any other units out there in Dokkan. So of course, we gotta love the art when it's always Goku and Vegeta. So the SSRs to the left, TRs to the right. You gotta love that, you know, orange, red, and the blue combination there when it has these you know, duo type of LRs and SSR and TRs. They've done this a lot already, so looks great. So anyway, but then you have the LR art, which in my opinion is okay, because of course this just reminds you of the OG LR Vegito and Gogeta. So nothing too special. You got Super Vegito in the background there. You got the Goku and Vegeta kind of powering up. So I actually like the SSR and TUR a little better than just the base LR art. Anyway, let's look at the card in of it itself. So it's the Fused Hope Goku and Vegeta Angel. Alright, so it is a super strength type, which if you guys watched my prediction video, I got it right. So it was super strength, extreme physical for Buhan there, and I was close, but not close enough, because I did have Ki +4 for these for this leader skill here. But I'll tell you what, Battle of Wits and Majin Buu Saga, there's a lot of units, and this team that this unit can create is really flexible, and we'll kind of mess around with that in the best team section. But it is Battle of Wits, which is a new category with the Majin Buu Saga. Finally, not enough people are talking about it. Majin Buu Saga finally gets a 170% leader, so category Ki +3, HP 130, and attack and defense 170. So fantastic leader skill. You know, Majin Buu Saga, a lot of people don't know, is the 5th largest category group that you can actually build teams off of. It has a ton of units on there, a lot of free to play, a lot of summonable, and a ton of LRs on both of these categories. So let's go ahead and get into the super attack here. The super attack is cooperation between rivals. That's the 12 key, and Vegeta's Pride and Goku's Rage is the 18 key. Raises attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to enemy and mega colossal damage to enemy with the 12 and 18 key respectively. So it doesn't stack. Right, so if you looked at my Buhan video, Buhan actually stacks attack on 12, and the 18 it stacks defense. This one just raises attack and defense for just that 1 turn, and it's fine because the passive skill really helps with the defensive side of things. A common goal, attack and defense 120%, and then reduces damage by 30% unconditional. It's just right there, so you don't have to do this or that. It's just there. So you're gonna get the attack and defense boost, the raises attack and defense 12 key or 18 key, 30% there, and the 30% damage reduction. That's gonna be very strong, very tanky there. So plus an additional key, +1 per type key sphere obtained. So basically it's any type sphere here besides rainbow. I don't think rainbow gives you the +1. It's only type key spheres only. So AGL, tech, int, strength, and physical. And if you're picking up strength, you're going to actually get 3 key and everything else is giving you 2 keys. So this also has the medium 25% chance of launching an additional super attack. Both Super Vegito and Buhan has the opportunity, has that ability, in additional to that +1 per type key sphere obtained. So so solid passive skill, nothing too like godly or impressive. The super attack is only for 1 turn, so so yeah, it's fine. However, if you can get this unit to fuse to Potara fusion here for the active skill, it becomes really crazy. However, the biggest issue with this unit is the active skill, which performs Potara fusion and can be activated when HP is 77% or below. So it's not above, it's below. And you know, on like Dokkan events, stuff like that, it's very hard to get your HP even like under 90% these days, right? So but if you're doing Super Battle Road or harder events, yeah, you'll be able to transform. But this is only starting from the 4th turn of the battle, and once only. I think with the can be activated HP is 77% or below, they could have even removed the turn dynamic there. But yeah, 4th turn, that's going to be the same as Buhan, but Buhan is HP above 50%, and you'll be able to transform. So totally different there. So I think this is the weakest point of the unit. But you know, if you can transform, it becomes a crazy unit here. So Link skills is Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. This is going to be another issue as well, because Link skills a lot of them do change. So I'm not a big fan of that. So it gets things kind of confusing. Categories, a lot of categories, a lot of good categories here, and that's Majin Saga, Potara, Pure Saiyans, Join Forces, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, and Battle of Wits. Stats are really solid. HP 25,000, which is crazy. Attack 21.6. Defense 11.6, a little low, but it has a damage reduction here. So still very strong. It's just you know, the defensive stat initially isn't all that impressive. Now, if you want to keep defense, you're probably going to stick with this unit with that 30% damage reduction, because if you do make the transformation and you have the opportunity to transform into Super Vegito, he actually does lose that 30% damage mitigation. Everything else pretty much stays the same on super attack, leader skill, and categories. Lots of changes within the passive skill and link skill. So first thing is fuse fathers without equal. When you're under when you're under 77%, you're gonna get to transform, and then you have this free recovers 50% HP. So it's kind of nice to have it there just in case, because you might be, you know, waiting to use the active skill maybe, especially if you're using like on Super Battle Road, if you want to do no item runs. So it's nice to have that 50% HP once only when you do fuse. And then attack and defense increases from 120 to 150, so really solid there. However, you lose the damage mitigation, which is surprising to me. So this unit gets a little bit squishier when you're, you know, basically when you lose the 30%, and the medium chance of performing critical hit. All right, so that's that. So you lose the opportunity to do the additional attack. Right, and then counters with here's the change that makes it all worth it. Counters with tremendous power upon receiving normal attacks. The additional key sphere stays the same. Then you get plus additional 5 key, and then foresees the enemy super attack for 10 turns from the start of the turn. That is huge right there, because when you lose that 30% damage mitigation, you don't want to get supered, right? You don't want to get supered. So having that, in a sense, Piccolo ability, we're just gonna call it Piccolo ability because he has probably the better one, or Jace or Piccolo. That ability is very strong. It's the ability that EZA Super Vegito should have had unconditionally, and this they could have had it for unconditionally, because 10 turns is quite a long time, and they could have just kept it at that. So losing the additional attack, gaining counters, and then also losing the 30% mitigation. So it's very different unit, comparable to LR Buhan, where it's very similar when they do the transformation. This one is, you know, if you want, I would say, more attack damage, you're going to want to go Super Vegito. If you want to stick with kind of a little bit more defense and a little more damage mitigation, you're not going to transform. So link skills also change. So 4 link skills change. So let's kind of go back to this one. So Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, and Shocking Speed turns into Super Saiyan, which is a plus there. Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, and Kamehameha. So I think it's an improvement, but once again, you're going to have to build your team more around Super Vegito, I guess, if you're going to always want to transform. Categories stay the same, and of course stats stay the same as well. So very, very interesting unit overall. And on top of this, the amount of teams that this thing can run, I'm gonna try to go quickly through them, and you guys can kind of check it out yourself, and you know, rewatch the video or whatever kind of things. There's a ton of variation. So let's go ahead and just start off with, you know, Majin Buu Saga. The bench you see down there, I had no more room. The bench is huge, so we're just gonna run a kind of a Majin Buu Saga hybrid team here with Super Vegito, with Buu, which really doesn't link well. LR, you know, Buhan doesn't really link well with Super Vegito, but you can run this team here. I run an EZA Super Vegito, and so this is more of a Majin Buu Saga. Of course, I didn't put any Battle of Wits on this team here. And then JP really has some great units that Global doesn't have right now. You know, that high school world tournament Gohan, I would say, would be a better support unit. And then you have the transforming Gotenks, the Buu, and then the transforming Gohan, which is a incredible unit. So when those drop on Global, yeah, those are going to be definitely better in slot. You know, even of course better than the Boos that are on here, which kind of doesn't fit, but I just wanted to show it this way. Another team you can run is, I mentioned before, there's a ton of LRs on Battle of Wits and Majin Buu Saga. So I think I caught all of them. I might be missing a few or not, but you can definitely run a full LR team here and run it well. So very interesting that they ended up putting so many LRs on 2 categories, comparable to Buu. Like Buhan's teams, man, it's like you're scratching and clawing to find if there's another LR around. This one just has so many free to play, summonable, etc, etc. So that's a team that you can run here. You guys know me, I like to just maybe run a full LR team. So another team, of course, everybody's gonna just run this right when they get the unit, and that's a full Vegito team, and it's a Yosha team. Of course, it's a Yosha team. So if Candy Vegito gets an EZA, then this team is going to be very, very fun, right? It's already going to run really well there. And if you want to run more of an optimal team, of course, you're just going to take this unit out and put something else in there. You can't put, you know, tech base form Vegito, because of course this is tech base form Vegito. So you would have to take out LR Vegito Blue for you to want to run the support unit there, which also possibly might get an EZA, which would actually be very, very useful. So there's your Yosha team there. Another team that you can then run is a full Buu team, right? So a full Majin Buu team you can easily run on here because they're all Majin Buu Saga, and of course we don't have the transformation Buu, the evil Buu and fat Buu there, because you know, JP does have it, and you can definitely put that unit in there, especially, you know, you can take out like Super Buu or something like that. So this team will not be running very well with the Super Vegito, but you can put Super Vegito in the background as a floater and run more of a Majin Buu team if you wanted to. So this is just one of these goofy teams that you can mix up. So let's say you don't have any Vegitos or Boos, no problem. On this team, no problem. We got Super Saiyan 2 Gokus, we got Ultimate Gohans, we got Go Tankses, we got Go Bros, we got a bunch of stuff that you can run if you don't have, if for some odd reason don't have a Vegito or Boo on your team. So you can mix it up, mix and match, do a bunch of different things on here. And there's two actual teams that I was kind of messing around with, kind of, hey, this is actually kind of viable here, is a full Trunks team. So Battle of the Wits, Trunks is all on there, and you can run this team. And actually future transformation Trunks here, the tech one, he actually links up fairly well with Goku and Vegeta, Super Vegito LR. So yeah, it's just an interesting team that you can actually run with a full Trunks team with LR Super Vegito. So and the other team you can run is you're a number one, a full Vegeta team here. And I'm really thinking that this unit and the strength Goku counterpart to this unit here should get an easy A, maybe in part 3, part 2, part 3. It would make sense for that to happen. So those two units aren't really useful. They can make those units very similar to your Vegeta and Goku Blues, the physical and tech one, and because those are just very, very good units, and they can just kind of make, because these are also orb nuking type units, so be very interesting here. So yeah, you can run a full Vegeta team, and yes, this is a full Vegeta team because Vegeta's in on here, even though it's Goku and Vegeta. So you got Super Saiyan 1, you got Super Saiyan 2, you got Majin, you got Angel, you got just Super Saiyan, and then you got base form. So you can run a full Vegeta team there. So I think I could have kept on going, maybe run like a Go Tanks team. Problem with Piccolo on here, there's no nail. The Piccolo it's a great unit, but outside of the Namekian category, he just doesn't function all that great. MVP 17 is on this team as well, so that's actually kind of cool that you can run that unit and make him a little bit more valuable there. But if you're looking at other teams that you can run here, I just realized this when I was kind of reading through the slides here. I forgot to put Super Saiyans here, so give me 1 second here. Let me find Super Saiyans and add Super Saiyans on here, because you gotta have Super Saiyans, not Super Saiyan 2, just regular Super Saiyans. Here it is. So Super Saiyans, let's go ahead and move down, join forces. There you go. So you can run a bunch of other teams. Of course, this team now can be run on pure Saiyans, which is going to be very fun to just kind of test out, because the combinations now, it's like as if you didn't have enough combinations on pure Saiyans. Adding this unit and then the other Goku and Vegetas, man, it's going to be crazy. Their Kamehameha got stronger, Final Trump Card got stronger, Super Saiyans got stronger, Joint Forces got stronger. So interestingly enough, if you want to use this unit here, you're probably going to bring those 4 units on top as a as a link partner. OG Super Vegito, Easy A Super Vegito, Vegito Blue, and then Easy A Vegito Blue. So those guys work well. But if you run a team and you're thinking about like partnering up or linking up, if that unit's gonna stay Goku and Vegeta Angel, then Super Saiyans, 130% leader in Bombku there, works out fine. And then also Tech Broly actually links up fairly well with that unit. So, but if you are going to be transforming and planning on doing that quite a bit, then if you're going to be running on multiple teams here like Kamehameha, he's actually going to link up very well with LR Gohan. And if you're running on pure Saiyans, you might want to run him with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So anyway, so those are kind of your options outside of the leader skill. But man, that leader skill is just tremendous. So many different teams that you can run. Just a full-on mix of LRs, and so I'm probably just gonna be running a Yosha team for sure. So anyway, what are you guys gonna be running? Did I miss anything? Feel free to comment below on different teams that you want to run. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Again, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.